Hi, I'm Rachel.
I'm Dimitri.
I'm Rishi.
I'm Madison.
I'm Jack.
I'm Audrey.
I'm Aiden.
And we are the Fettuccine Pastabots!
We are Team 16909, a Woodlands High School robotics team participating in this year's POWERPLay. The aim of POWERPLay is to score cones on junction.
Our robot is really good at this game because we have 2 cascading lifts, as well as a claw and a lever arm, which allows us to have a pass-through. This allows for fast cycling and a really effective robot.
There are many reasons why you should invest in our team. At the North League tournament, we were the winning alliance, and we were selected for the Innovate and Inspire 3rd place award. At the regional championships, we were the first selected alliance pick, and we won the 3rd place design award.
Okay, so what are your stats?
Thank you for asking. Our highest score was 192, and we scored an average of 124 points per match. We also won 20 out of the 34 games played.
We originally started with a 15x15 square drivetrain before transitioning to a more rectangular H-shaped drivetrain that helps us move over ground junctions as well as being more maneuverable.
We also have a double cascade lift that is based off a chain. What this allows is that our lifts can extend all the way up without needing to rely on gravity. We now have a surgical tubing implanted, which negates the force of gravity. This allows that the only force that we have to overcome will be friction, and in turn helps our lift to get all the way up faster.
I like that lift, but how does the claw work?
Well, actually, our claw, originally we decided to use compliant wheels to be able to intake the cone, but we soon realized that this was too slow. Now we utilize parallelograms, which is able to pick up the cone perpendicular to its surface.
Sharks, we're seeking $4 million for 15% of our company. And we can put your beautiful logo right on here. I'm interested.
That's wonderful, but how do I make money off of this?
I'm glad you asked. Many companies already on our sponsor plates have gained promotion and have seen increases in their revenue after we promoted them at our meets.
How does this help the community? We made several different outreach projects this year, including milkweed planters and homes for butterflies.
Our largest project, we teamed up with 21722 to create 3 carnival games, all 3 of which display projectile motion and are fun with the kids.
Additionally, the programs of our team created a mobile app that helps students in our STEM community maximize their time efficiently.
Okay, so what techniques are you using to help students?
This app features 8 different techniques, some of which include the Pomodoro method and action method.
Additionally, the JROTC ended up with a surplus of robot parts. We took initiative to build a robot for them that will demonstrate how rovers on other planets would work. This will be able to teach JROTC cadets more about STEM and robotics and machine programming.
And lastly, we created 3D printed flag holders for rooms in the new wing of our high school that lacked them.
Before I started thinking about investing, I didn't know how much it cost to make this robot.
Our robot cost $1,717.70, and our outreach totaled to $400 worth of materials.
How does your team differ from the other robotics teams at the Woodlands High School?
So while other teams decided to implement a robot that can just compete and go out in the field, we decided to push the limits and try to create a robot that we would be proud of. In our scenario, we were the only team that actually used chain lift, as well as the only team that implemented a pass-through.
All right. I'll take $4 million for 10% stake, but 2% equity.
After some consideration, I see great potential in your team. Therefore, I would like to accept your original offer. I'd like to propose a counter offer in the form of $15 million for 15%.
Deal!
Great work. Good job. Thank you.
You're not going to regret this.
Thank you.